Yo, what is up, guys? It's Loza. We just had our own Dark Magician tournament on my stream, and the finals was me versus Grizz, and it was pretty epic. So Grizz is playing a pure, pretty like just pure Dark Magician deck, right? One of the coolest ones. Everyone in the tournament was pretty keen to see it, see how it played out. And yeah, he was just popping off and wiping boards with it. So here's a deck profile of it. Now the tournament was pure like all Dark Magician decks, so you know, take it with a grain of salt, but it was freaking awesome. So let's get into it. It's pretty straightforward. Triple DM, triple souls, triple rod. It's just you want to see him in this build, so you see him. One DMG because you don't really want to see her, but you do want to put her in the grave for a lot of effects. You want her on field and grave for Dark Burning Magic, which we'll get to. The one to Myers because you know he's playing the brickier cards at a low number, makes sense. Triple Illusion of Chaos, triple prep. Just you're always gonna see him basically. The one Dark Magic attack because once again kind of bricky but very searchable through the other engines. Here's one of those engines. The Bonds package, able to set up the DMG and the DM on field along with Dark Burning Magic, which we have at 3, like a massive Giga Chad. We've also got Dark Burning Attack, and we've also got the Dark Magic Attack. So going second, you go for one of these because you can flip them straight away, whereas going first, you just set this one and you kind of pop off. In terms of draw, we have Chicken Game. Chicken Game's absolutely amazing with Soul Servant. Sorry, I keep saying Soul Servant. Magician Souls, because you can summon souls and put a DM in your grave, and then Chicken Game, draw a card, and then you can just freaking pop off by sending the Chicken Game to draw. And if you've got other cards like Soul Servant, you can just send that for draws too, and then banish and draw again. So lots of ways to get draws in this deck. So you'll pretty much always see these pieces with the consistency levels this high. Next, we've got the Salvation, so your third copy of Eternal Soul, essentially. Double Circle, so I do like that ratio. It's a good ratio. The triple Dark Burning Magic, absolutely blowing me away, and everyone who dueled Grizz got blown away by this, because I think we know why he had it all the time. Now he plays 3. Now, I would say you could definitely cut this to 1, because you do have so many ways to search it, plus recycle it. So, I don't know. I would probably cut this to 2. Or a 1. 1, I would say. Because, yeah, I don't know. I guess he really wanted to see it, though. And, man, he did see it. Let me tell you that. MVP of the day was definitely Navi. Everyone was super interested in the Navi play, but the combination also came up. But I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. One Illusion Magic, because this build does use the triple DM. So, it's actually pretty good to play the Illusion Magic. You know, 1, it's always good to have those techs. Soul Servant at 3, you gotta play it, and DMG's in this build, so you love to see it. Secrets at 1, because yeah, it's good at 1. It makes sense. Triple Navi, Giga Chad shit. A lot of the opening turns was Magician Soul sending a Navi for a draw, or just a Navi being set on the field and then popping off. So, really interesting to see the Navi here, and it was very effective. The spell trap negate was huge every time it came up. People forgot about it. It was massive. The double Eternal Soul, because we said, you know, there's basically 3 copies, and the one combination, because this build is so heavily focused on the Bonds package and the DMG and DM being on the field, so it just makes sense. You can actually try and play combination in this build. So a super duper pure DM build, which I thought people would love on YouTube. You know, people always want pure decks. So here is one that came second in a small tournament, a small casual best of 1 DM tournament. But hey, this is epic, and everyone in chat was super hyped, so let's go through the extra deck. Dragon Knight, but the girl one. I don't know if he summoned it this tournament, but this effect's actually good. Like, quick effect, send a card from hand to grave, target a face up on the field, destroy it. Actually a good effect. Normal Dragon Knight, because obviously with this deck, if you got the Circle Eternal Soul, you are just absolutely chilling with the consistency here. The Dark Magicians, obviously a good card, but you don't really need more than 1, and Master of Chaos all here. So you get your little toolbox of fusions that seem to do the job. Then we've got the Link Spider for getting rid of that DM off the field. Link Karibo for getting rid of Magician Souls and having something useful that's defensive. The Artemis getting the Rod off the field, always nice. And if you do have Rod and Souls, you can put Link Karibo at the top and Artemis at the bottom. Very cool. The Akashic Magician or whatever, lets you return stuff it's pointing to the hand. So it can be a nice little removal tool if needed. Also got the IP and Unicorn package, which lets you, you know, just shuffle a card. It's real good. We've also got the Dark Selene access code package, so that's cool too. And then another generic big boss monster is just BLS, a Yugi card, also just a very good Dark Magician card. If you make it off one of the DMs, it becomes untargetable by card effects, and it cannot be destroyed by card effects, which is kind of a theme here with the Eternal Soul stuff, right? So really nice. And then the last card was an Appaloosa, which I saw come up today too, and perform some negates after you've extended your board out and you don't really need the DMG and DMs up on your field anymore. So yeah, that's the deck profile. No hand trap bad. We only go first and we only pop off. Grizz popped off with this tonight, and I was lucky enough to open evenly matched against him, which really helped me win. Other than that, I probably would have been doomed to his navigation shenanigans. Anyway, thought you guys would like this profile. Shout outs to everyone who entered the tournament and who joined the stream today. We had like 40 people. I know that's not much, but for me, that's massive. I was very excited. So big thank to all the gamers. And yes, thanks to everyone who participated, and I hope to do this again, another duel room on Master Duel, and yeah, we'll have a bit of fun. So yeah, check out stream and check out some of the other videos too. But yeah, thanks guys, and catch yous.